Wow, look at this. So this is your place. This is your other house.
This is the house that we took over from a family member that is now in prison because of drugs, meth and fentanyl.
Meth and fentanyl.
Correct. And they didn't get caught with heroin, but heroin was also an issue here.
Let's take a look around. Oh, nice door. So, is this how you found it?
This is exactly how we found it. Once she was taken to jail by the Clarkston Police Department about 3 months ago, we were able to come in here, and of course there were people in here that immediately we threw out of here.
There's squatters.
There were 5 of them.
So a lot of this could have came from them then.
Oh yes, a lot of it did, yes. And they literally lived like this.
So what's up with all the sharps?
This we figured is the fire up station. As you can see, there's still some unused needles, and there's all the used ones. This was just one of the squatters' bedrooms. Literally, the day we came in here, there were 3 people in here. There were 2 standing here in the back way here, and they didn't want to leave, but we made sure they left immediately.
Have you seen the people that you kicked out of this house around the neighborhood or anywhere around?
Oh yes, a lot of the people that were here in this house are at Foster Park.
Really? So you actually seen the squatters, let's call them squatters or whatever, become park residents
That's correct.
with your own eyes,
Yes.
and they did this damage. So you're
Yes.
assuming they were partaking in the damage.
Oh, they partaked in it all right.
So you definitely have some vested interest then.
Yes, I do. One of them, I actually, after I got everybody out, like the 3rd time, I heard a noise at 2:30 in the morning, and I had my window across the street open, and I heard that window right there behind you getting bashed in. As you can see, I boarded it up now, but I actually heard them attempt to break into that window, and so I immediately come over here, and I caught 2 people going through the backyard when they saw me coming and down the alley. I tried to catch them, but I'm not as fast as I used to be.
Right. Is that why the message on the door? Was that you guys wrote it?
Yes, I did. I want to let everybody know that the person is no longer living here, and this house is not available. Correct. I boarded the back door because, as you can see, they actually had it pried open right there.
They kept coming back.
They did. They kept coming back at night.
So this is the electrical box that they tapped into.
That is very correct, and this is exactly the way we left it. As you can see in this, what they did to bypass this breaker, at one point they actually bypassed this with their little clips right up here.
Right on the main power there?
That's correct. And they were able to bypass it, and we don't have photos of that, but I actually had a Vista come at that point, because what we had learned over the course of about 2 weeks is all the Foster Park people were showing up here in the wee hours every night, and they were charging all of their equipment.
Charging their devices.
That's correct. They would jury rig this, and they would run their plug, they'd run a cord around there to the back of the house, and they had power strips.
Isn't that one of the things they were suing the city for, is they were demanding they want power for their phones and devices?
I'm not sure about that.
It's in the law, the law case against.
It wouldn't that surprise me. But as you can see, what a catastrophe this was, and this is exactly the way it was when we took it over. And as you can see, there's no longer no line from the power to the
Solved that
power
problem.
pole. Yeah.
Solve that problem with a quickness.
Yes, we did. I'll be.
Oh, there's kittens.
Well, if you had smell-o-vision, what would you say down here? It's kind of,
It kind of smells like animal.
This is actually where.
this is the
And-
conditions that people were living.
This is exactly the condition they were living. I didn't clean anything up down there. There's the dishes, as you can see. Literally. Even the dressers, you can see the dressers pretty much. They have all these nice dressers,
And
but
they're empty.
nothing in them.
Okay, so, like, this is just this is a horrible example. This is a great example of a horrible situation. Drugs, like the people that were here, they went over to the park. It doesn't matter if it's at the park or if it's in a home. They act the same way. I mean,
That is correct. They brought their mannerism here to this home, and they literally destroyed it, as you can see. And a lot of them that are now in Foster Park were living here from time to time. Whenever they would straggle in, they would live here. And you can see that they don't care about anybody's property. They destroy everything.
yeah, you've seen them with your own eyes. You know, the people at the park were the people here.
Yes. Yes.
And this is what happens.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.